KMAX Good Morning Lubbock with Jen Phillips and forecaster Madison Hartin.
Madison in the Weather Lab with a look at a beautiful, beautiful day.
And hey, anytime Pat Mahomes wants to come back into town, I'm sure we will throw him a parade, especially if the day is as nice as it is going to be today. Current temperatures outside are in the mid-50s, 55 degrees for the hub city locally, 52 for Level, and 38 for Plainview. Now, I'd like everybody to keep in mind, except for that cold spot that is sitting to the north of us encompassing Plainview right now, these temperatures outside are usually our high temperatures for the afternoon, and we are already hitting them today at lunchtime. And with the bright, clear skies sticking around, getting a little bit breezier as we head into the afternoon before calming down as the winds shift back to the northwest this evening, we have a lovely day in front of us. So yes, make sure you book that dinner reservation outside tonight because it is going to be a very, very good day for it.
Do you know what I like? This forecast a lot.
Yes, it has been so nice the past few days. We got a little bit of snow, but it was wet snow, which meant it wasn't too icy outside. It was a little bit slick on the roadways early this morning, but from what I can tell, most people were managed to get where they were going relatively safe. They went slow, they followed all of our safety tips, and we're happy to hear it.
Yeah, love that we all got a little bit of a late start too. Didn't plan it, but I think we should take this as a sign that this should be the way we do it from now on.
Exactly. And for today, we are still looking at some icy conditions on our roadways, even though the winter weather event is over. And you might be saying, hey, well, how is that going to work if we have no more snow in our forecast for tonight? Well, a lot that you can see out there in the distance is going to melt, start to pool onto our city roadways, so we could be dealing with some icy patches again tomorrow morning. So we're not quite out of the woods yet, but it is going to be such a gorgeous day, highs in the 40s, and we're likely to rise into the 60s by the middle of this week. So got a lot to go over in your full forecast in just a bit.
From the Storm Team Weather Lab, KMAX forecaster Madison Hartin.
Clear skies across the South Plains this morning, and now that the sun is slowly but surely starting to creep over the horizon, we are going to be seeing more of them. We are in for such a gorgeous day here. I'm being really positive about this forecast because how could you not be positive when we're getting all this sunshine? For today, we are expecting our temperatures to go from the 30s, where they are currently rising, all the way up into the 60s by this afternoon. 62 degrees for the hub city locally, 53 for Plainview, 59 for Level, and you can see it is going to be a little bit colder up there in our northwestern corner, only getting up to 51 degrees for Clovis, New Mexico. Portales might be sitting in the mid-40s for today, but overall it is still going to be so nice with the abundant sunshine out, able to melt off the last of that snow that might still be sticking around in those shadier areas or pooled onto our city streets in the form of ice. It is going to be such a lovely, lovely day for all of us to get outside, and very good that Mother Nature timed this just about perfectly. We are in for a very calm weather pattern to come for today on Mardi Gras and for Ash Wednesday and Valentine's Day for Wednesday. Well, originally we were expecting to see a pretty big trough of cold air to push down here into the South Plains region by the time we got around to today, heading into tomorrow. But now you can see as we go through today and tomorrow, we see a little bit of a dip that might be able to grace into the very tippy top of the Texas Panhandle and the Oklahoma Panhandle, but it stays far away from the hub city locally, and our temperatures get to stay consistent. It is a very flat pattern in terms of those temperature oscillations for the next few days. The other thing we originally anticipated seeing in our forecast models was a little bit of precipitation coming in from the north of us, but now you can see because that pattern is staying so flat, all of that moisture is going to be staying well to the north of us, and they could be seeing some good snow and rain accumulation up there in the mountains, into the Rockies, rolling into the plains and becoming rain. But for us here in the hub city locally, we're not likely to receive much of anything over the next few days except for abundant sunshine. High of 62 for us today, 66 for tomorrow, and then as we head into Thursday and Friday, a little bit more cloud cover and the temperatures start to drop as that shallow front makes its way in here to the hub city locally. By the time we get to Friday, we go to 60 degrees, then down to 49 by Saturday, and then right behind that is another warm up coming for us. We had a very lovely day here in the Hub City yesterday. We anticipated it in the forecast models and they came to fruition. A nice high above average sitting at 63 degrees Fahrenheit. No precipitation because there really wasn't a cloud in sight, and it was just perfect weather for getting outside and all enjoying ourselves, especially after getting a little bit of cabin fever with the snow that came through over the weekend. And luckily enough for us, we are having another bright and sunny warm day in store for us once again. 68 degrees as our high temperature for today here in the Hub City locally. 63 for Plainview, 67 for Levelland. And if you are lucky enough to live out there by Lake Allen Henry or Buffalo Springs, I say go spend your time out there, or just go to a park, see one of our local playa ponds, go on a walking trail, just get outside today and enjoy the nice warm weather.